Good day. Here are the top stories of the Manila Times for first day, April 7, 2022. BBM maintains lead in two surveys. Presidential candidate Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. maintained his big lead in the latest pre-election surveys conducted by Pulse Asia and Lilo Research. In the Pulse Asia survey held from March 17 to 21, the former senator got the support of 56% of the respondents. In the Lilo poll, he got 61%, with 6 out of 10 respondents saying that they will vote for him. Vice President Maria Leonor Leni Robredo was a far second with 24% in the Pulse Asia survey. She got 19% in the Lilo survey. Marcos' support was highest in the National Capital Region or NCR at 64%, followed by Mindanao at 62%, Balanced Luzon 54%, and the Visayas 48%. He also led across socio-economic classes C, D, and E at 56, 56, and 52% respectively. Philippines has lowest COVID cases in SE Asia. Health Secretary Francisco Duque III said the Philippines has the lowest number of COVID-19 infections among the members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations or ASEAN amid the onslaught of the highly contagious Omicron variant. To date, the Philippines has a total cumulative COVID-19 cases of 3.67 million. Our World in Data said Vietnam was leading with 9 million cases, followed by Indonesia and Myanmar with 4 million cases each, and Thailand with 3.6 million cases. In his report to President Rodrigo Duterte during his talk to the people on Tuesday night, Duque also said that the Philippines also rank last among cumulative new cases per day, with only 225 cases reported on Tuesday, April 5, compared to Vietnam's 48,000 and Thailand's 21,000. He believes that the reason why the country did not reach the expected peak of 40,000 cases was because of the Department of Health or DOH aggressive vaccination campaign and the president's order to strictly enforce health protocols. No need to restrict entry of travelers, says Concepcion. Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship Jose Maria Joey Concepcion III on Wednesday said there is no need for the government to impose new travel restrictions amid the rising threat of the Omicron XE variant of the coronavirus disease. The Go Negosyo founder said that what is needed is for the public to be vaccinated against COVID-19. Concepcion said he will try to pressure the private sector to help the government in its effort to further accelerate the mass vaccination drive and entice citizens done with their primary doses to get the COVID-19 booster jabs. Omicron XE is a recombinant of Omicron sub-lineages BA.1 and BA.2, the more contagious kind of the variant. It was first detected in the United Kingdom and later on in Thailand. This forum unfolds today. The Manila Times will hold today, April 7, an online forum exploring public relations strategies dubbed Communications Innovations for Unified Nation Building. Moderated by the Manila Times Chairman and CEO Dante Clink ang II and Editor the 4th Villaseran. The event will be live streamed on all the Manila Times social media accounts from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Among the experts who will share their insights on how public relations can assist in nation building in the light of the May 2022 elections are Public Relations Society of the Philippines President and Mega World Corporation Senior Assistant Vice President and Head of Public Relations and Media Affairs Harold Geronimo, Agents International Incorporation President Alan Herman, Ripple 8 Incorporated Managing Partner and Media Relations and Activations Director Michelle Orasa Ople and PR Ideas Ex Machina Group Managing Director Jeff Dutch Paulino. Topping business, ADB still sees 6% growth for Philippines. The ASEAN Development Bank or ADB has maintained its Philippine economic growth outlook of 6% for this year, citing stronger domestic investment and consumption as key drivers of expansion. The forecasts for 2022 and 2023 are lower than the 7 to 9% growth objective set by the Interagency Development Budget Coordination Committee for this year and the next, but higher than the 5.6% real GDP growth in 2021. The ADB said in its Asian Development Outlook 2022 report released on Wednesday. Government steps to unlock the economy, lift mobility limitations, increase COVID-19 immunization, and relax international travel restrictions, the Manila-based multilateral lender stressed, will help the services sector, which accounts for 60% of GDP. In sports, Suns eliminate Lakers from playoffs race. In Phoenix, Devin Booker scored 32 points and the Phoenix Suns won their franchise record 63rd game of the season Wednesday in Manila, beating Lakers team minus LeBron James 121-110 to eliminate Los Angeles from the playoff race. It was a tight game during the first half, but Phoenix used a 29-9 run in the third quarter to create separation. The rest of the game was essentially a celebration for the Suns, who danced and dunked their way past the forlorn Lakers. Los Angeles, playing without James for a second straight game because of a sprained ankle, has lost 7 straight. Russell Westbrook scored 28 points, while Anthony Davis added 21 points and 13 rebounds. DeAndre Ayton had 22 points for Phoenix, which is 63-16, which avoided its first 3-game losing streak of the season. Woods aim to pull off another Masters miracle. Tiger Woods plans to tee it up in the Masters on Thursday, Friday in Manila, gunning for a record equaling 6 green jacket in what would be the most miraculous resurgence of a career studded with epic comebacks. Woods last played 17 months ago in the pandemic-delayed 2020 Masters. Seeking a repeat is defending champion Hideki Matsuyama. Rory McIlroy is still chasing the Masters title that would complete his career Grand Slam. Scottie Scheffler arrives at the first major of the year as a newly minted world number 1. But Spain's second-ranked John Ram is one of 5 players who could topple Scheffler from his perch. The others are British Open champion Colin Morikawa, USPGA FedEx Cup champion Patrick Cantlay, rising Norwegian star Victor Hovland, and Aussie Cameron Smith, who shot 4 rounds in the 60s in 2020 and runner-up finish to Dustin Johnson at Augusta. The Times editorial strongly calls for a ban to e-sabong, calling it the only solution to the mess. Read the full version in the opinion section on the paper's print and digital editions, or listen to the voice of the Times. Antonio Contreras and Ian Macabenta are the featured columnists on the front page. With about a month before election, Contreras talks about the scrambling taking place among presidential candidates behind frontrunner Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. as they make last-ditch attempts to change the tide in their favor. Macabenta writes about the other contests in the 2022 elections, which will determine the composition of the 19th Congress. For more news and information, read the Manila Times on print. Subscribe to its digital edition or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and keep up with the Times. This is Christian Crow Maghanoi reporting.